Hey Feasters, and welcome to episode 172. And today I'm going to share with you 3 reality check reasons on why hourly billing is terrible for you. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Ask Rezzz podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm here to help you get past those bumps in the road, those struggles, those things that hold you back from building an amazing and profitable freelance business each and every single day. And if you don't mind, just before I dive into today's answer, would you mind heading on over to rezzz.com/iTunes and leave the podcast a 5-star rating and review? It'll help me also be able to help other people as well to find the podcast, but it'll help me to know that you enjoy what I do here and what I'm providing to you is valuable. So first, I want to start off by stating, if you haven't read Hourly Billing is Nuts by Jonathan Stark, go ahead and get it. You have to read it if you are providing client services for your business. And no, Jonathan is not sponsoring this podcast in any stretch of the imagination. It's just an amazing book, so go grab it. Hourly billing puts both parties in the service agreement at odds. The financial incentives are misaligned directly from the start. From your perspective, providing those services, you want to take as long as possible so that you can get paid as much as you can. And your client wants you to finish as quickly as possible to keep their costs down. This puts the goal, the motivation of the project, regardless of what that project is, on the number of hours to completion, not on the business objective of that project. There is a laundry list of reasons on why hourly billing is bad for you. And since this is a short podcast, I won't go out spouting the laundry list for you. But what I'd like to focus in on are 3 reasons of sheer reality why hourly billing is bad for you. The first reason is that clients do prefer a fixed price versus hourly billing, simply because fixed price, there's certainty around it. Hourly billing, there's uncertainty. You are doing client service work, and you can't have your motivations different from your clients. Serve first, help, put your customers first are all phrases that you hear and see as inspirational and motivational quotes because of the archaic hourly billing model. Clients want the lowest risk possible when they hire somebody. They want to know exactly what they are getting and for how much. This means understanding when the outcomes and deliverables will happen and within that cost. Clients will always invest in something if they can see the positive ROI on it. The reason clients want hourly rates as low as possible is because they, along with the freelancer, don't exactly know how long it will be until the outcome is realized. Businesses want certainty, and in an uncertain world, the only way to limit risk is to have the investment as low as possible. It's your job to provide an outcome, a deliverable that is the solution to your clients' problems. If you know what that outcome is and have a proven track record for that outcome, you should be able to put a price on it. When you focus on the goals, the outcome, rather than the time spent, you and your client are in alignment, and as such, there's value from your client's perspective and price from your perspective that can be placed on that outcome. The second realistic reason on why hourly billing is bad is that it's the quickest way to become a commodity. If you are feeling like you're in a hamster wheel, then I'd be willing to bet that you are billing hourly. You started freelancing because you wanted to travel or spend time with your family, yet those things seem so far removed of it because you can't even take your eyeballs off the screen because your income stops. You can't even book ahead because you aren't completely sure of when your current project will end. The feast or famine cycle is a real thing. And the reason why so many freelancers fall into it is because they start with hourly billing. It's easy math to do, and it's something that, well, they are asked of right from the start. The reality of it is that you are looked at as labor, a pair of hands on a keyboard. Once you answer that question with an hourly rate, your clients will always tell you also how to do your job. Because of that, you'll be held down not just from your competitors, but also by your clients and yourself as well. Which leads me to the third point. You will limit your growth. If your main source of income is hourly billing, then it is arguably a lack of professionalism on your part. You can't prepare or predict when that next payment will come in if you don't know when your current project will end. If you don't know when your current project will end, then you aren't sure of what the outcome or goal of that project is. Is that a professional? Is that a business even? There are only so many hours in the day, and that's the most you can bill. There is also only so high of a rate you can charge for the work that you do too. It's extremely hard to build in profits when there's a ceiling placed on all the factors. If you started freelancing with the idea of not having restriction on your income and then charge hourly, let me save you some time. I'd suggest that you just stay working your full-time job. Maybe freelancing isn't for you. The idea of hourly billing at its very core puts a restriction on income and scale. When I worked for a consultant firm in the early 2000s and late 90s, well, I started out as employee 600 or so. We grew to over 2,600 employees. And by the time I was laid off, I was employee 400. This was a matter of 2 years. They basically put in all of their eggs into one basket, and that was the dot-com explosion. Basically billed all of us out at an hourly rate, tried to scale the business as best as they could, and, well, like the dot-com implosion, so did the consultant firm. I'm going to quote Jonathan on this. You need to sell your head, not your hands. Your expertise, not your labor. Outcomes, not activities. Benefits, not deliverables. You didn't start freelancing because you wanted to work more, right? So why are you charging hourly? If you have a question, ask Rezzz. Follow me on Twitter at Rezzz and drop me a DM in there or just at me, and I'd be happy to answer it for you. Till next time, it's your time to live in the feast.